Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Sofia Konita. My student number is 8320200176. In this video, I will explain about IELTS. And what is IELTS? IELTS, the International English Language Testing System, or IELTS, is an international standardized test of English language ability for non-native English language speakers. IELTS managed by the British Council, IDP, IELTS Australia, and Combined Assessment English, and was established in 1989. IELTS is one of the major English language tests in the world. More than 300 academic institutions in the United States and other professional organizations across the world recognize IELTS as a valid test of English language proficiency. IELTS is the only secure English language test approved by UK Visas and Immigration for visa customer applying both outside and inside in the UK. IELTS score values start from 0 to 9. 0 point is given to people who are not proficient in using English language, while grade 9 is given to people who are expert in using English language. The International English Language Testing System, or IELTS, tests are four language skills. First is listening, and second is reading, and third is writing, and the last is speaking. It is expected that you will complete all three tests on the same day, one after the other, and without taking a break between. For the speaking test, you can reserve a time slot online at a time and date that is convenient for you. Failure to select a time slot with the specific time period result in a time slot being assigned to you on an automated basis. The total time required for the test is less than 3 hours. This test is divided by four skills. First is reading, and second is listening, and third is speaking, and fourth is writing. The first is IELTS listening test is about 30 minutes. You will have to listen to 4 recording and then answer the question asked. The recording are of native English speakers, and the duration of the test is 30 minutes. And second, it's IELTS reading test. And in this test, we will spend about 60 minutes. The IELTS reading test requires you to answer 40 questions and is designed to test you on an array of reading skills. You would have to read 4 keys, main ideas, details, and logical arguments, skimming and figuring out the writer's attitudes, opinions, and the last is intentions. And the next is IELTS writing test is about 60 minutes. The IELTS writing test requires you to complete 2 texts and covers topics of general interest based on the module you are taking. And the last is IELTS speaking. IELTS speaking test is a face-to-face interview between the test taker and the examiner, which lasts from 10 until 15 minutes and has 3 parts. In the part 1, we will the examiner will ask you about your name and want you to show your passport. After you introduce yourself in the examiner, you will be asked some questions on general topics such as work, studies, family, home, and interest, and etc. In this part, we will spend about 4 until 5 minutes. And the part 2, individual long term, 3 until 4 minutes. You will be given a text card about a particular topic. You will have 1 minute to prepare a monologue on the given topic. Then you return the text card to the examiner and talk about the topic for 2 minutes. 2 minutes. After you talk, the examiner may ask you a few questions. And the last is in the part 3 of speaking. In the part 3, we will spend about 4 until 5 minutes. The third part involves a discussion between the examiner and the test taker, generally on questions relating to the theme, which they have already spoken about in part 2. Thank you. Maybe that's all for this video. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.